What's up, everybody? It's the most must-see WWE superstar of all time, The Miz. But you might be looking at this face and thinking, I know this guy. I know this guy. And it might be from MTV's The Real World back in 2001, The Real World 10 back to New York. It could be from the Real World Road Rules challenges way back in the day when I used to dominate and be the champ. Now you're gonna know me as the host of the challenge, Champs vs. Stars, and I guarantee it's going to be awesome.
Yes, we'll get you a belt, Mike.
You're damn right I'm getting this.
Damn right.
How did you get on The Real World? How did you get your start? And yes, looking back 17 years ago, I'm going to age myself. I was just a young kid from Parma, Ohio, and I went to college at Miami University, Ohio. I remember sitting on my couch watching The Real World 9, New Orleans. And I remember seeing a commercial come up and goes, do you want to be in The Real World? And in my head, I'm going, yes. Well, try out. And I go, yes. So I tried out for The Real World and actually made it. And back then, The Real World was one of the only reality shows out there. Now every place has some sort of reality show, but that was the only one. So 60,000 people used to try out for The Real World. People would line up. And I just remember people saying, like, you're not gonna make it. What's gonna stand you out from 60,000 people? And I was like, you know what? I'm still gonna try out and I'm gonna make it.
Mike is hilarious. If you can't beat him, join him, because that kid is never giving up. I'm Coco Loco.
Coco Loco, that's good.
Teriyaki terror.
Yes! The Real World made me realize that I could do anything I wanted with my life. And I remember going back to my house, my dad's house in my bedroom that I grew up in, and looking in a mirror and asking myself what I wanted to do with my life. And I'll never forget looking at an action figure of The Rock that my Real World castmates got me and thinking, I'm gonna be a WWE superstar. Let's break it down.
There's no business like show business, like no business I know.
I don't know what to expect.
I'm excited.
I'll choke the out of you.
I'm excited.
If you've never seen this show before, if you like drama, if you like athleticism, if you like sports, if you like a little bit of everything, if you like reality shows, even if you don't like reality shows, maybe you just like competition, this is a show for you, because you're gonna see some of the biggest stars out there go up against people that have dominated this particular sport the entire time they've been there. And so to see the dynamic of both of them come head to head and play this game is unlike any other show you will ever see. There's a reason has been so many challenges throughout the years. I mean, this show goes decades long, and there's a reason for it.
That we kill these people.
This has never happened. What the
I can't tell you how many people tell me, I can go on the challenge, I can beat you on the challenge. And it's like, you think so? Well, those people are now the stars. So it's champs versus stars. The best the challenge has to offer is going up against stars of all of entertainment. And it's not just pros, it's athletes, it's musicians, it's comedians, it's all walks of life in the entertainment atmosphere, and we're pinning them up against our best. They might be good, the stars might be good at their particular area, whether it's music, comedy, or being an athlete. But when you come into this setting, it's the challenge champs' house. Can you compete? And that's what we're asking. The craziest thing I think I've ever been a part of, and I don't think they'll ever do it again because it's nuts, was on the Gauntlet. It was a long time ago, I'd say almost in 2003, and they allowed me to fly a plane. A plane. Granted, I was like Maverick and the guy behind me was like Iceman who lifted it off, but then literally I had a control that you go up and over, and the object was kind of to put the guy in a little box, and that's when you let you know that your aim is on target and you can shoot them down. And that was kind of the object. So you're in the air and he goes, all right, the controls are yours. And by the way, if you go back too far or over too far, you can stall out the plane. And it happened. It happened. And so imagine how scary this is. By the way, we had to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning to figure out how to fly a plane by noon. I slept through that whole education on how to fly a plane. The only thing I heard was pull back, go left. Pull back, go left. That's all I heard. And so it was crazy, it was fun, and it's something that I don't think they will ever do on a challenge ever again. But let's face it, the challenge is always evolving and the games are always evolving. This is the challenge, Champs versus Stars.